This conference will now be recorded.
Good evening, all. Is that my voice is audible to everyone? Can anyone confirm me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you for the confirmation. So, can anyone let me know that what did we discuss in the last class? Do anyone remember what was the topic we were discussing on? So, can anyone recall what did we discuss in the last class? It was one day before. Okay, so I've received an answer. It is through LinkedIn. Good. So, how many of them after the session you have tried to create with the LinkedIn profile or made some changes in your LinkedIn profile? So, anyone tried? Okay, good, Nisarga. Very nice. Okay, so good. So, I expect the other people also to try with because might be most of you are were waiting for the recordings to be received and it might have been taken a time. At least by Monday, you can be able to do certain kind of changes on your profiles. Okay. So I request you people, once you feel people have been done with your creation of LinkedIn profile and after updating with your existing profile, so try to link. So let me see that how the link you are going to find it for yourself so that you can be able to share it. Okay, so that's nice. Let me give you a list of things which has to be mandatorily to be followed with the LinkedIn marketing. So hope my screen is visible to everyone. Can anyone confirm me? Is that my screen is visible to you all? Is that my screen is visible? Yeah, good. So this was our home screen of the LinkedIn. I've been listed few of the points which are mandatorily has to be taken care when you are going to create with your LinkedIn profile. So the first thing it says a write a robust summary. So we have been seen while creating the profile. So in the add profile section, we had an option of adding with our education details and the position details. In that screen, you will be asked with enter about yourself. So that it is called as a summary, which is going to be of 2,600 characters. So out of 2,600 characters, it is recommended that you are going to add at least 1,000 to 1,500 characters of content. So you can go to the online and you can be able to use the online counter to for calculating the characters. So, okay, so I'm not asking about the words 1,500 words. I'm talking about the 1,500 characters. So 1,500 characters that each character will to include with the space, full stop. So all these things also will be considered. But it is recommended for you people to add about yourself. So anyone is going to view with your profile, definitely an eye it is going to be there on their summary. So which is going to be talked about your interesting facts about yourself, the achievements you have been done, your goal and visions, what you are going to have it for the future. So what robust summary means, it is something which is going to be attractive and healthy and strongly created summary. The next thing is headline and profile image matters. As I said that the headline, so if you see with your name the edit option, if you go there, you'll be having an option of description headline. So you can be able to give it about your identity, so what you are into. So that is an headline. And profile image, so as we discussed, it has to be of your own, the image, and it should personally, it has to be presented. So and it has to have a white background, it will be helpful to you. Okay, so with a smile, it creates confidence on the person who are going to look the services from you. The next thing is join relevant groups. So as the uh, while we checking with the network to the certain groups where the activities happens, and your interested group means it should be something you should be more active over there and connected with the group people. So it is going to tell that your profile has been optimized. The people are visiting. So that kind of thing will happen only when you are going to show up interest in getting connected with a group. Use the publishing feature, as we know that it is not only can be able to create and post with a simple words, you can be able to add it with a single image or poster. So LinkedIn is a platform where you are being allowed to create an article. So you can write an article, means you can be able to write lengthy information in a post kind, so that you can be able to make use of it. Endorsements and recommendations. So you should be able to get the opportunity to recommend for your profile. That means you can be able to request with your top management people wherever you are working, or if it's a studying student, so they can be able to get a recommendation from their the professors, so who can tell good things about yourself, so that it is required. And if you are taking it as an promotional place where you can be able to become like an influencer to the people, where a lot of brands will come and will be requesting you to influence about their product. So you can be able to increase your achievements details. Then customize the URL which have been showed with edit profile URL. So it is mandatory, you are not supposed to keep it with the spamming name. So try to rename it with your profile name, which is going to be your identical name. If it is repeating, means it is already been taken by someone, it will not allow you to use the same name. You may be making some small changes in the name, so that it will help you out to get identified at faster way. The next, post regular updates. So as or with all these things, it is suggestion is that you are going to like others post, comment on them, share it whichever it is relevant to your interest. So all this, it is going to help you out to then the last one is reactive, doing all these activities, and you are going to create it with the different kinds of post. And one more type of post which I forgot to tell you is was poll post. So even post also will increase with the engagement ratio. So asking a question and we are giving certain options, so which will leads the people to take part into it, and it will increase with more and more users. Okay. Okay. Yes. So in the last class, we have been seeing with how we can be able to create our profile and how we can be able to update with your profile. Then how do you create with your network? So your network is going to act like your net worth of the profile. So when we discuss, we have been talked about the pyramid of connections. So first connection, second connection, and the third connection. So try to be wise in selecting with your connection people. So do not accept with everyone's profiles. So be very clear with whom you want to get connected with, so that you will be able to get updates only about those people who have been connected with you. Helping you out to jobs for your profile. Okay, so you can be able to start to find it with a designation, with what kind of a job are you looking for. So you can give the name of that positions. So for example, if I'm going to take it as digital marketing executive, the initial stage of digital marketers, there is a start to the digital marketing. Okay, so when I search for that designation, so there are jobs in the, so which was 694 results. Now it has been turned into 120 results. So I can be able to filter it, and I can be able to find out the right way of connecting with the right jobs. So here you will have a still more filters, where in case if you are not interested to travel this much of distance, so you can be able to reduce with, and you can see. So one more type of filter we gave it. It is giving the result of 110 results. Next, is it the post what you have been received related to the jobs? Is it of any time you want to see it or only the latest one which has been posted? A lot of times it may happen. I'm not sure that many a times it will not be there, but still there are chances that the updation of the jobs opportunities it has been updated, but the jobs might be filled up so that the vacancy might be not be there. So in that cases, if it has not been updated, so there could be a possibility of getting a wrong information. Okay, it will not happen. It's very the latest the job opportunity post what it has been received by the LinkedIn. So only that if you want to view it, you have a filtration over here. So is it anytime means all the time? Is it last 1 month or 1 weeks or the last 24 hours? Is there anyone who has posted only in the within 24 hours? So example, if I take it on the past week, so it shows that only 57 out of 110. Okay, so let me click on this. So here we have been filtered it. The next thing is experience level. So with what experience level the jobs opportunities do you looking for? So I can be able to choose it. So you can see from the 67, 61, it is coming to the 43 results. Then are you very specific with any particular company? So you can be able to choose it. So any particular companies jobs are you looking for, dreaming with or interested with, you can be able to choose it with that company only and you can be able to check it out is that the job opportunity is there for you over there. Okay, so let me not select with any of this. The next, is it the job what you are looking for? Is it on-site support or the on-site work? That means you are supposed to go to the place of work. You have to travel. If it is remote, it is completely work from home business. In case if it is hybrid, so you are supposed to work for 3 days and go for 2 days to the office, 3 days in the work from home. So like this, you will have options. So for which type of job are you comfortable for? So you can be able to choose with that. Okay. So the next thing is there is a kind of feature of LinkedIn where you can be able to go through easy apply option. So you'll have the direct approach from the LinkedIn to provide the job opportunities. So it's a recommended jobs from the LinkedIn so that you can be able to use it through easy apply feature. Okay. So out of 43, it is only 3 results you are going to get with. So these are the ways you can be able to filter the jobs what you are looking for. You can be able to apply through this. Is that everyone have been understood with this? Any doubt, Tilia? With the network and the job search features provided by the LinkedIn? Let me know. Is there any doubt till here? Is there anyone online? Okay, thank you. So, is that understood? Any kind of query you have it on job search feature on the LinkedIn? So, kindly be online. Yeah, hope my voice is audible right now. So, when we are going to search for the job opportunities, we have been seeing that how you can be able to search for it with the area wise, with the job posted time period wise, the experience level wise, the distance can be traveled wise, the company, the organization based, is it on the online or offline, or is it an hybrid combination of both? So with all this kind of filters, we were being able to get to know that. So these are the opportunities are available, right? So in case if I want to find, if I found out the job, let's assume it the situation that we have been found out the job, but you should be able to find any person who can give you a kind of suggestions or support kind of somewhere the end of how the organization is all about. So how the job opportunities, what is the environment, and what are the ways we can be able to get grow in that organization. So with all this kind of questions, if you are going to have it in your mind, so you should have it. So you are supposed to find a relevant person who can help you out in getting that job or knowing about that job. So how you can find that person? Okay, so you will have a two ways of getting connecting to these people. So one is the person who is already working, that means existingly that person is working over there, and the person who have already worked in that organization and left the organization. So now can you people tell me that who could be a better suggestion provider? Is it a person who is currently working in that organization can help you out a lot, or is that a person who has already worked and left out that job, left out that organization? Who can be the better solution providers? Currently working or an ex-work person? Organization. Hope the question is understood. Both, but the ex-worker wouldn't have any knowledge about new changes in the organization. Okay, that's nice. Okay, very good thought. So generally, is that we can be able to say that you can be able to get a suggestion from the currently working person who can talk about the pros and cons on the organization. Okay, so let me expect others also to answer to it. Okay, fine. So, but thank you, Priya, for giving an explanation on my question. So, if you want to find such kind of people, is it a currently working person or the ex-worker? So, what you can be able to do is you can go for all filters option over here. Here, filter only who is currently working in that organization, and also the person who has already past worked in that organization. Okay, so of your choice, you can be able to choose it, that you can be able to get connected with the people who have already worked in that organization. Okay, so try to make use of the filters. So it is a request to everyone that we may not go through with each and every option over here in all the screens. So we are going to discuss on the very important, which is very much needed to know about on those options. My request is you please check it out with other options also whenever you are going to try with. Okay, so that it will be helpful to you. Okay, so this was all about how you can be able to find the jobs through the LinkedIn. So you can be able to find it that. So most of the HR people are connected through the LinkedIn, and they have a success rates that they have got a skilled candidates comparatively to many other consulting apps or the service providers. So comparatively, they are happy with this. Keep on updating so that you will be eyed up by the right person. Okay, so the next thing is, so we have seen with the personal profile creation. The next part is you can be able to go to the for business option, and here you can be able to find out the company page creation. So before that, I just want to give an hint on how you can be able to make a better use you can be able to make use of it for the right things. You can be able to learn it freely. You are creating a sub page on LinkedIn. So in that case, you can choose it as company. In case if you are an educationist, business So you can be able to choose it any one of this and go for the next screen. You can add with your going to have it any of the special characters underlines, so it will not be easy for you to share with your LinkedIn page for your business, like how we have it for personal profile. The next thing is website. So most of the time, the business people are supposed to have the websites, and you have to verify it on all these brand tools when you are using. So for example, I'm going to select it as fashion. So related to fashion. So what all the options are available? You have to choose it any one of this. You're not allowed to select it of your own. Then select the organization size, that how many employee size do you have it in your organization. So it may be increased in the future, but as of now, how much do you have the team? So that is what it is asking up with. So you can select it. Then what is the ownership type? Is it a public company or a self-employed sole proprietorship? So what kind of organization is this? So that it has to be specified here. And the logo, as we know that it is mandatory, so it has to be added. And there is a restriction that it has to be there with this size minimally. Then tagline for your business, you can add it. And finally, if you click on this I verify, and if you click on create page, it is going to create with the business page screen. But for you people, if you are going to create an account on the LinkedIn personal profile, and immediately if you try to create with the business profile, it will not allow you to create the business profile. Why? Because as we saw with the 10 points, mandatory you should have at least one or two connections. You are supported with the people, and you are supposed to do some activities, that is postings. So at least one or two postings if you have not been done. So then also it is not going to allocate with your page. Is that clear, everyone? How to create with the business page on the LinkedIn, and the conditions which are mandatorily to be followed with to create with the LinkedIn business page. If you are clear, please type it as clear in the box. Okay, is that Vaishnavi? My voice is still breaking. Okay, is that my screen was not visible till now? Okay, so should I repeat with any particular feature or creation of a company page on the LinkedIn? Okay, ma. I'll repeat it. So I'll just take you to the main screen of the LinkedIn. So this will be your home page when you log into your profile, LinkedIn profile. So here you are supposed to go for business option on the top right hand side, and you are going to scroll down, come end of the list. So click on the create a company page. So click on it. You will be asked with the three options. Do you want to create a company page, or is it an educational institution page? So here they don't consider educational institution as a commercial. Okay. So most of them are going to do it with a non-profit. So for that reason, they want to keep it a separate option for the education industry. The other option, showcase page, it is going to be an sub page. That means you are going to have a small page, a existing business page. Okay. So if you are interested to create any one of this, so you can choose it. So let me choose it as company, and here you are supposed to provide it with the company name. Then the same company name will be shown on the LinkedIn profile link just below to it. So make sure that it has been not given with any special characters. So let it be with name. The next thing is website address. If you have it a website address, you can give it. Then select with the industry option only which are available in that list. So you cannot be allowed to create it of your own. Then it is a owner type, the status, owner status. You are going to select it, will belong to which kind of owners. Then select with your company logo, which has to be fulfilled with this size minimum, and the tagline for your business name. If anything is there, you can add it. After giving with all this information, you can click on this I verify, and then you will be allowed for create page option. So then the page will get open. Suppose if it is giving any error, it could be because of the image is not in right size, or everything is fine but still you will not be allowed to create a profile. It could be because of your non-active on business, the personal profile. So if you are not being created with any of the posts nor with any connections you are connected with, then it will not allow you to start with the business on the LinkedIn platform. Is that now clear, Vaishnavi? Okay, thank you, ma. So hope for the others also it has helped in repeating this. So once you people are going to complete with creation of your business page. So let me show you how does it looks with your business page. So this is how the home page of your business page it will be looking like. Okay. So here you can be able to see with your activities, the recent activities, list sales, and what is the performance of your page. By going to the analytics, you can be able to see with the graphical representation. For reference, you can be able to export it also. So this will be showing about how many times it has been displayed on your post on the others pages. So the impressions, reactions after seeing your post, how many of them have been reacted, liking, sharing. Then the next one is commented. How much percentage of the people are responding activities, so that it is going to be shown over here. The next thing is reposting. The people who are two of getting the results, how many are on organic way, how many are on sponsored. So sponsored is nothing but ads in organic way or ads. So we can be able to create the ads through LinkedIn platform. So for that, it is mandatory to have a business. Okay. So you can be able to see with the reports on different levels based on the visitors, based on the followers, based on the leads, and also with who are the competitors. You can be able to compare it with, and you can be able to check that. Okay. So this is how the analytical report it generates. Generally, we call it as an insight. So in case if you people are interested in creating the ads, you can go for business option, and you have an option of advertise on LinkedIn. So it will take to the website of business.linkedin.com, and you can start it to create the ad. So this is one way. It may be taking some time. So let me take in another way. So if you come back to the home page, on the top right hand side, you will get the option advertise. For some people, it may be, if you go to the for business, you maybe find it as advertise option over here. Okay. So you can click on advertise option over here. Kindly be online. Thank you all for being online. So hope the voice is audible to everyone and the screen is visible. Can anyone confirm me? Yeah, thank you, Gashri. Fine. So hope we are being seen with the option of advertise on the top right side by going to the business option, or it could be out of the business option also. Click on it. The currency of India. So I have to choose my business page. So only it is mandatory to create an advertise. You are supposed to have your business page. So I agree for the agreement. Save it. Then it will allow you to create a ad with the objective. If you have been remembered with Google Ads, we had similar type of objectives. So you can be able to choose it. Is it you want to create with awareness, or do you want the people to take an action that is coming to your website, or the conversion, that is the sales to be generated? Is it through the lead generation, or is it through the sales, or is it through website conversion, or is that you want the job applicants? That means they have to apply for your job. Okay. So what is intention? That means once you people are going to it, you are supposed to in return. So what is that in return you are supposed to get through it? So you can be able to choose any one of this at a time. You can choose any one. Then you have a two choice. One is accelerate and classic. So accelerate option, it is still on. The options are not been added much over there. So let me choose it with the classic or manually. So this shows the objective what being chosen. Then it will be asking for the budget and scheduling. So enable with the budget optimization. You have a two choice. One is the daily budget and the lifetime budget. The daily budget means it is for one day. How much are you ready to spend it on the ad? Spend it for this campaign. So you can choose it. Suppose if I choose it as a lifetime, to spend it. So if I've given as 500, let's see is it accepting or not. It says your lifetime budget for this period, it should not be lesser than 45,000. So you should be ready for this. So suppose if I'm going to reduce with the time period. So suppose if I want to start it from January till 20th of January or 19th. So you can see that the value it is going to get reduced. Okay. So you should see that is it, do you want to run it for this period and are you ready to spend for this value? So it is minimum you have to spend it that money amount. So it is not allowed for you to run it with. I'm going to filter it. So on what ways? So there is a selection of audience types. So here there are two, either on the audience you have a list over here. So this could be based on the performances on the previous campaigns or with your audiences who have been visited to your profiles. On that basis you can be able to choose it. Here we have another option called audience attributes where you can be able to target. We can call it as deep targeting. That means very specific of targeting particular type of audience. So that you can be able to do it over here. So you can choose it based on the company wise. We know that while creating the audiences are going to specify about the company they are working with. The education wise means you can be able to target the people based on their degrees. That means whether they are studying or they have already been completed. So on any particular industry studies or with any particular university audiences, job experiences, you can choose it, and interest and traits. So interest and traits will tell about the people who are liking to watch such type of posts which are particularly the particular categories, we can say. You can go here with the members interest. So is it on the normal interest, that is general? You can choose it, the category of the information they are liking it with. So based on that you can choose it, or with the product interest. So selecting the categorized products the people are liking it with. So on that basis, service interest, the particular services they are interested. See, generally when we are going to scroll within social media page, so definitely we are not going to just to scroll everything whatever it appears. We'll also like it, few of it. Some of it we are going to comment related posts or the products or the brands. So on that basis, you can be able to with your audience and you can target it. Okay. So let me take it for example. And highly targeted audiences are going to be under what? With what size you are going to be able to get into it. Okay. So do not select all the audiences types and do not ignore it, which are relevant. For your upcoming ads, so which may not be required to select again and again with the audience type, or it may be some changes, small changes you want to do it. In that case also it will save your time. It's going to be carousel image means it's a kind of a slideshow of your images. Is it with the video content or is it anything document you want to upload it and you want to highlight it? And click on create new ad. and start writing the headline of your ad, how it has to look. So all those details you are supposed to add it with the image or poster, description, headlines, call to action button, all these things we are going to add, which is going to display it on the right hand side. So if you are happy with that, you can be able to start to run with the campaign. Run with an ad. Okay, so you can take a reference of any of the sponsored ad on the LinkedIn platform. So how it is looking and try to duplicate with that. Is that clear, everyone? With how you can be able to create an ad on the LinkedIn platform. Is that everyone are clear? Clear? So hope you people have been understood with the concept of LinkedIn marketing. How did we create with the personal profile and how did we create with the business profile, and also how you can be able to analyze with your performance of the page, and we have seen also with the creation of the ad. Okay, so kindly refer with the recorded video, and if any kind of a query is there,